Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I would like to say thank you for coming in my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and Doa Bangsa TV. In this opportunity, I will explain to you about narrative text. Check this out. Sebelum membahas panjang lebar mengenai teks naratif, marilah kita memahami pengertian dari sebuah teks naratif itu sendiri. Narrative text is an imaginative story to entertain people. The purpose of narrative text is to amuse or to entertain the reader with a story. Next, kita akan bahas generic structure of narrative text. The first ada orientation. It's about the opening paragraph, where the characters of the story are introduced. Second, ada complication, where the problems in the story develop. The third, ada resolution, where the problem in the story is solved. And the last, ada coda or reorientation or optional, listen from the story. Nah, kadang susunan generic structure narrative text bisa berisi orientation, complication, evolution, resolution, dan reorientation. Maka evolution dan reorientation merupakan optional, bisa ditambahkan dan tidak. Evolution berisi penilaian atau evaluasi terhadap jalan ceritanya. Sedangkan reorientation berisi penyimpulan isi akhir cerita. Kita akan bahas kinds of narrative text. Nah, narrative text biasanya berupa cerita imajinatif atau fiktif, atau yang artinya tidak nyata. Seperti yang pertama ada fable, yaitu cerita yang menggambarkan tentang binatang. Legend atau legenda, yaitu cerita rakyat menggambarkan bagaimana asal-usul suatu tempat itu terjadi. Myth or mythos, yaitu cerita ini banyak beredar dalam masyarakat dan umumnya dianggap sebagai cerita faktual. Selanjutnya ada fairy tales atau dongeng, yaitu cerita rakyat yang biasanya disebut sebagai dongeng atau cerita anak-anak yang berisi banyak keajaiban pada tokoh-tokoh ceritanya dan sering mengandung pesan moral. Selanjutnya ada folktale, yaitu cerita rakyat. Nah, sebuah cerita yang dituturkan turun-temurun sehingga menjadi bagian dari tradisi suatu masyarakat. Dan yang terakhir ada love story. Nah, kalau cerita cinta ini lebih pada tema ceritanya yang berisi perjuangan untuk mendapatkan cinta bagi tokoh cerita. Kita lanjut ke karakteristik or language feature of narrative text. The first di sini ada noun, yaitu pada umumnya kata benda digunakan sebagai kata ganti orang, hewan, atau benda dalam cerita. Misalnya stepmother, the dwarfs, carriage, Cinderella, Snow White, Alibaba, and etc. Second, ada past tense, yaitu narrative text menggunakan kata kerja bentuk lampau verb to. Misalnya went, ate, meet, chilled, drunk, and etc. The third, ada time connective, yaitu merupakan kata penghubung waktu untuk mengurutkan kejadian. Misalnya after, before, after that, when, then, suddenly, and etc. Fourth, ada action verb, yaitu kata kerja yang menunjukkan peristiwa atau kegiatan. Misalnya stay, climb, rode, and etc. Next ada saying and thinking verb, yaitu kata kerja yang menunjukkan pelaporan atau ujaran. Misalnya said, told, thought, and etc. Next, and the last ada direct speech. It is to make the story lively. Oke, selanjutnya ini contoh dari narrative text. Silakan disimak bersama-sama.
True friends. Once upon a time, there were two close friends who were walking through the forest together. They knew that anything dangerous can happen anytime in the forest. So, They promised each other that they would always be together in any case of danger. Suddenly, they saw a large bear getting closer toward them. One of them climbed a nearby tree at once, but unfortunately, the other one didn't know how to climb up the tree. So, being led by his common sense, he lay down on the ground, breathless, and pretended to be a dead man. The bear came near the one who was lying on the ground. It smelled in his ears and slowly left the place because the bears don't want to touch the dead creatures. After that, the friend on the tree came down and asked his friend that was on the ground, "Friend, what did the bear whisper into your ears?" The other friend replied, "Just now, the bear advised me not to believe a false friend." Moral value of the story: a true friend in need is a friend in need.
Well, thank you for your kind attention to join in my video. May all those I have shared be beneficial for all of us. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.